ahead, Marcy Corradetti. Go ahead, keep playing.
Okay.
So we love the FlashPad. We've sold over 1 million of these. This is the Infinite. It's an electronic game with lights. It's $18.72. What do we love about this? It gets our kids involved. Me too. I actually gave a version to my nieces and nephews. It's for everybody from 3 to 103. There are so many games in here, 16 built-in games.
Yes.
It's a musical instrument as well. You can play alone or with other people. It is portable, and guess what? You know what your kids are doing. It's not like they're scooching around on the internet. They're not zoning out on their iPod or zoning out in some sort of tablet. They're playing that you can see, and they're playing with you. Marcy Corradetti, tell me about this.
You know what? This is such a great game. 5th generation. It took about 8 years to bring this all together. We love this because at this point it's sleeker than ever before. It has a great score reader which retains your high score, so no cheating in the family anymore. We know who the winner was.
Awesome.
Touchscreen technology still, so now like my 84-year-old dad can just touch the screen. He doesn't have to push buttons. And like you said, everybody in the family playing together. That's the thing for me that I love the most about it. So it keeps the family together. Maybe on Thanksgiving, you know, the teenagers won't rush off to the movies or something after dinner. Maybe they'll stick around and actually play with the family.
Exactly. You know, this is all about dexterity and memory. There are games of kind of skill and strategy, and there are also really easy games. And so we were playing Chase Me, which is the #1 game, and I think I only got to 109. You're at 276. That's incredible. It's an easy on-off switch. The volume you can actually control. We have it in one color remaining, green. That's all we got. But the reality is that this is 4 easy payments of $4.68. No reorder on this. This is a game you can't find anywhere else. So lots of reasons to shop on QVC. You'll find this game here and nowhere else. So you know for a fact, if you're getting it here and they're not hip to QVC like you are, they don't have it.
Never saw it before.
You're going to be the one to give them a game where they're going to go, oh my gosh, this is awesome. You know, auntie or uncle, however it's going to be. And my nieces and nephews loved it. Walk us through the game.
And you know, because we work with the customers back and forth exclusively, we can play a game now where we can play together on the same board. Chase Me Together. And that was something everybody wanted. So do you want to be blue or red?
I'll be blue.
Okay, and it's going to give us 30 seconds on the clock. You're going to tap all of the blue out, and I'm going to tap all the red at the same time.
Yep.
So we're playing together. We can be nice to each other.
I'm never nice. I'm aggressive.
And that's how the game is played. So kids together, siblings maybe for the first time playing a game at the same time, having a good time. It's keeping our score. It's counting down so we know how many seconds we have left. And it's going to see who gets to tap out the most icons. And 7, 6, and we're almost done. But keep tapping. Now, 2 fingers or 1 finger. 1, it's over.
Okay, and it'll blue 1. That was me.
And it's going to tell you what your score was. So we'll know exactly how many you got. 36
I did
for
36,
me,
and 56
for you.
Okay.
So this is the first time we can actually play together on one FlashPad, which is amazing.
And you know, that's not the only game we have. We've got games of tic-tac-toe we can do.
Yeah, we
have something that's similar to Simon Says we can do. There are coloring games. Go ahead.
Yeah, so this is coloring. When we talk about the 3-year-olds, this is something that, you know, coloring right now is very mindful. It gives you a relaxation. This is great for our little ones. They can color in 7 different LED colors, and just by doing tapping on the screen. If I don't like what I've colored, up here is a little button. I just press that and it erases the board and I can start all over again. That button also controls what we call the light show, and that's actually like a 17th game, and that's what you see out front, flashing in front as we go to air every time is our light show going on. So this is cool.
So show me tic-tac-toe.
Okay, so tic-tac-toe is terrific because it actually reduces the screen smaller, and it makes it only 9, and so now we can play, not, you know, use...
Right here.
Yep. So we can go one at a time.
Yeah.
And we cannot waste paper for the first time.
That's awesome.
And
there you go. Yep.
And so it will call the winner. Hear the applause?
Yes. I love it.
It will call the winner out, which is really cool too.
And you know what? So let's do Chase Me again.
Okay.
This is a game that is great for memory because you have that Simon Says game as well, right?
Yes.
It's similar to Simon Says, right?
Yes, and Chase Me's hand and eye dexterity, which is really cool. So we can play both at the same time. Let's see who gets how many, the highest, as we play separately. Now the sound you're hearing is from my FlashPad, but again, like you said, we can turn it off completely to mute. So if you're going to be traveling the holiday season in a plane or a train, or if you take it to the dentist's office, we used to take things with us because it's always a long wait in the orthodontist's office. This is a perfect game for that alone.
Now here's why this grows with you, because it starts out slowly and it gets faster. Is that right?
It does, yes. More challenging every time, and as the screen changes, it gets faster and faster.
Yep.
And you can also drag your fingers between icons. So when you have a couple together, it's very cool. The technology is built in so that it's easy, but at the same time, like you said, challenging. So eye-hand coordination for everybody in the family, which is really good for it's also good for our senior citizens when you think about it.
You know what, this is something, as I mentioned, for anyone from 3 to 103, more than 400 of these have been spoken for at 4 easy payments of $468. It's an easy one to get home. And did I fail to mention that we've got our holiday return policy in place? So instead of 30 days, you have until the end of January of 2017. Let's play again together.
I'm going to show you all
2017.
Okay, sure.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say-
2017 to return this if for some reason you don't love it.
So one thing about this that you do need to know is we have Do, Re, Mi.
Okay.
This is a keyboard that's built into your music for the first time. We have 4 instruments. I'm going to be on piano, but I'm going to put it at the highest octave. And watch, I'm going to play a Christmas carol for you.
So, you know what? I'm sure that you know that kid in your life who loves instruments, and it's not just one instrument, it's several, right?
Right. So we have a triangle, we have drums, we have an electric guitar, here's your xylophone.
This is like having your very own synthesizer that's not hundreds of dollars. This is $1872. $1872. I don't think I've ever seen it at this price. That clearance price, though, says that we're down to the last clicks. We only have so many left. $4.68. I would, if I were you, get multiples. You want to get one for every single little person because they may want to share, but they may not, or they may want to play the same game, they may not. The light show is down front. It comes in a box, so all you need to do is add a bow. It's T33477. That's your item number. As I mentioned, this is the next generation of one that has been a beloved game here, and it just keeps getting sleeker
growing and growing.
Growing and growing. This is 16 games that you get to hand somebody, right? Which makes it easier.
Perfect.
But they're on the couch if they're playing this game. You see them. You see what they're using. It's not that they're off in some, internet game or they're off in some, in their head with their iPod on or something like that. It's something that they can have and you can play together because is Chase Me the only game you can play together
Chase
here?
Me Together is on this board. Yes, the one. And we can play it one more time. The thing about this, too, is you're not giving up your tablet. This is a lightweight, easy. It takes the the abuse of young children.
Sure.
So that's the really good thing about it. So do you want to be blue again?
Sure, I'll be blue again.
Okay,
800 of these have been spoken for. As I mentioned, I gave it to my nieces and nephews, and they loved it. And you know what? It was never idle for very long. So while it was sitting on the coffee table, somebody else would grab it in 2 seconds. I wanted to ask, what do I do when I get it home? How many batteries do I need?
You need 3 AAA batteries, and they will be ready for you to play. So you're going to have a great time. It's easy to do. Those are easy batteries to find. Another great thing about this is that this scorekeeper remembers every game in here, all 16, the highest score.
Wow.
So that you know who the highest score and you know what you want to beat the next time.
Wow.
So we're down to 2 seconds, 1 second left. And
see, you're just trying not to hurt my nails, and I'm getting in there and stabbing at you. Right, exactly. Exactly.
Blue one again.
Blue, that's because I'm a little crazy.
52 for me, 69
69.
for you.
Oh, well, you know what? It's T33477. That's your item number. We, as I mentioned, we started out with like 8 colors for this or something like that. And this particular one, and now we are down to the green. I love the green. The green is unisex.
It's so cool looking too.
Think of having this in the back seat of the car going, oh my goodness, guess what I'm not hearing? Are we there yet? I'm not hearing Mom, Dad, when are we going to get there? Why? Because they're playing FlashPad.
They're so happy.
And it's really nice. They're happy, right? Exactly. More than 1,000 of these picked up. $1872 is your total price. That's your under $20 bill alert. And it's 4 easy payments of $468. Marcy Corradetti, I'm going to see you later on in the show because we've got something else coming up. But before we get to that, I do want to share with you that we've got 64 whopping ounces of Philosophy's best-selling facial cleanser. It's an award winner all over the place. Here, Allure, and it's Purity, and it's coming up next.
You can go from casual to really kind of easy, relaxed.